So if you guys would like to see how I created this look, then stay tuned and I will show you all what I did. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I just took a cleaning pad, a facial cleansing pad, and I'm cleaning off all of the dirt and all of the oils and any other nastiness on my face. I am taking it all off. I want to make sure that the makeup that I do apply is going to stick and not slide around or come off too easily. So I'm making sure to have a clean base to start with. I do notice that I have a disgustingly nasty mirror with smudges all over it. I did clean it ahead of time, but this is what happens when you have 4 little kids running around. So, excuse the mess. I also made sure to put my hair back because I didn't want any of my hair to get into the makeup. Yeah, that's when I noticed I have a disgusting mirror. I just got a package of 25 cheap brushes for like $4 at Walmart and some quick oats. I took some liquid latex and a couple oats and mixed it together, and that's what I'm putting on my skin right now. I just created like a rotting flesh makeup that I'm putting on my face. I'm not a professional and I do not do this all the time, so it might not look great, but this is what I came up with and I thought it was fun, so. And you do want to make sure that you use a brush that you don't care about because with liquid latex, any brush you use is going to be ruined. Okay, so now I'm going to create an open wound on this side of my cheek. This took a long time, so as you can see, it is going super fast. I'm just putting a layer of liquid latex down, and then on top of that, I'm putting some toilet paper. And I'm letting it dry, and then ripping off all of the extra around it. Okay, so here we go again. I'm putting another layer of latex on, and then I will put another layer of toilet paper on. This is going to create a nice thick layer of fake skin that you can then cut into as soon as it's dry. Do one more layer. You can really do as many layers as you feel you need to. Obviously, the more layers you do, the thicker your skin is going to be. Yeah, I got thirsty. So now I'm just putting one more layer of liquid latex over that to just kind of blend out the edges a little bit, because you want to try to make it look as real as possible and you don't want any obvious lines where the toilet paper starts and stops. Okay. I'm just putting a few thin layers of the liquid latex on my forehead right here. I'm going to open those up and do small wounds later. Okay, so after everything dries, then I take my skin color foundation and some white cream and one of the sponges from the 25 pack, and I just kind of mix it together to create a pale skin tone. Obviously zombies are dead, so you want to pretty much take any color out of your face so that you look like a corpse. Now you can put green shadowing in there if you want to look like more of a green zombie, or you can make it lighter or darker. There really isn't a right or wrong way to make a zombie. As long as it's gross and disgusting looking, I think it'll be just fine. Try to blend it in as best as possible. Get it into your wounds. And here I'm opening up the skin on my forehead. I know I kind of went out of frame there for a minute. I wanted to make sure I didn't jab my actual skin open here. Okay, and now I am taking the tweezers and I am breaking open the latex so I can make it look like I have a big giant gash in my skin. The tweezers were not cutting it, so now I'm really cutting it with scissors. I do not recommend doing this because you could possibly cut your skin. This is just what I'm doing because I could not open it with just the tweezers. Just open it however you want. Make it look like you got some skin pieces hanging down. Okay, and then I just took a powder to kind of set the foundation and the cream makeup so that it stays longer and it doesn't smudge all over the place. Okay, so for the oozing wound I have on this cheek, I'm just putting black on it to give it some depth. Basically, this could be like, maybe the infection is starting to come out of my cheek, or maybe I even got burned, or, it really could be anything you want it to be. I took the black, and then I just kind of faded it out a little bit, so it wasn't too dark. Now I'm taking purple, some dark purple, and putting that around the wound to make it look bruised. Usually when you have a wound like this, it's going to be pretty bruised up and nasty looking. So I took some purple and some dark brown. And now I took pink, some bright pink, and I'm going underneath my eyes to make it look like I'm really sick and really tired. And then I'm going basically underneath where my natural bags are, and I'm putting a little bit of brown or black underneath there just to kind of make me look even worse. Okay, so now I have some dark black cream makeup that I'm going inside the wound with to give it some depth. And then I'm going back in it again with a darker red. Kind of painting a little bit on the outsides of the skin too. You don't want it to look too neat. And then with an even brighter red, obviously, for more fleshy, bloody effect. And then I'm doing the same on this wound that I did on the other wound. I'm going around making it bruised looking with some purples. Maybe some dark browns and even some greens. I didn't really have a whole lot of greens to work with, so I don't have a lot of green on my face, but purple looks good. going over my lips a little bit too to make my lips a little darker to take out any color. And then on the bridge of my nose just to kind of make me look a little sunken. And I'm going into those little skin pockets that I created with red just to make them look sore and open, like maybe my skin is just broke open a little bit on the forehead area. I went over it with red, and then I put a little bit of black in the red just to make it a little darker because it was too pink for me. And now I'm taking my purple makeup once again, and I'm just kind of dabbing around my wounds on my forehead to make them also look bruised. And now I'm gonna drink some blood. Just kidding. Putting that on the infected area to make it look more oozy and disgusting. Just kind of taking a paintbrush and dripping it on there. And same for the other cheek. Kind of putting as much as I can inside and then a little bit on the flaps of the skin on the outside. And then just kind of let it drip wherever it goes. Makes it look more natural. I got a little bit on my nose and I thought, hey, well, I'll just leave it there. Give it a nice touch. And put a little tiny bit of actual fake blood inside the top wounds as well. And that's it. That's pretty much the whole look that I got going on here. Just let the blood drip down a little bit more. It ended up down my neck. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will try to do more soon.